Hi guys, I'm Lori.
I'm David.
And this is Mermaid and Jedi Adventures. This week on Mermaid and Jedi Adventures, we're just going to talk a little bit about our fast passes. So, as you know, fast passes are kind of like, not quite skip the line, but they're kind of like stand a shorter line.
Yeah, they're a quicker line for certain rides that you want to go on.
Yeah.
So, our time to book our fast passes is coming up soon. We've kind of, as we do, we kind of planned ahead. So, this is what we have so far. What we normally like to do is the night before park day at the hotel, we'll go back on the map and go change things up.
Mm-hmm. If we've gotten to ride a couple of things, or
so that's what we always do. This is kind of our base plan. It's probably got to change several times, but this is kind of the idea of what we want to do.
Yeah. So fast passes, you get 3 per day that you booked. You can only book them in 1 park per day, even if you have a hopper. That's fine, but you can only book them for like 1 park that you go to. So you can get more than 3 fast passes, but you have to book your 3 fast passes and use them up before you can book another one. So if you get to the park, you booked your fast passes earlier in the day, you can book another one. If you go through that one, you can book another one. So you could use 4, 5, 6 fast passes easily. It's just a matter of you may not get the best selection. So the first crack at fast passes, you get 60 days before you stay on if you stay on property, you can book these 60 days before you are going to the parks. If you're staying off property, you can still book them 30 days ahead of time, so there's still lots of things left. My recommendation for a lot of the big sellers, like the Frozen Ever After ride, Soarin', Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, any of the mountains for the most part, and especially the new Pandora in Animal Kingdom, is to book them as soon as you possibly can to try and get your fast passes in, because some of those lineups go into the hours. So these are our fast passes. We're going for 6 days. We are using a hopper pass. We're also going to the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but you will still see a heavy rotation of Magic Kingdom items in here, because that's that's definitely our favorite park.
Yeah, so starting it off, we're going to go to Hollywood Studios. Our start was our Hollywood Studios fast passes.
Yes.
We got the Tower of Terror, Midway Mania, and Star Tours. So that's pretty much
what
all
there
that's
is
left in Hollywood Studios at the moment.
Yeah, there is Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster, but I don't like to go upside down. So.
Yeah, I'm not that big fan. I've never been on the roller coaster, and I don't want to use a fast pass only for one ride when we both could go on something else.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We're only going to that 1 park that day because we are coming in from the beach earlier in the day, so we have a half a day to use up some passes, so use up a day. So we decided to do that way because we know that Hollywood Studios is not gonna, for us at least, isn't going to be a full day park at this point. Day 2, we're going to Epcot in the morning. We're not going to be using any fast passes. We're just going to go there for a couple of hours, kind of hang out, check out a couple of things, have some snacks and breakfast, maybe go on some rides when they're not busy before we check into our reservation at the Contemporary. So I don't want to say we're wasting time, because you're never wasting time at Disney, but we're going to go there just for a couple of hours just to have breakfast and hang out for a bit while they're getting our room ready.
Yep.
And then in the afternoon, evening, we're going to Magic Kingdom. So that is sort of a late night with extra magic hours. It will be a bit busier, but we figure between the fast passes and the extra magic hours, it should probably be worth it. So our fast passes that we're booking for the evening are Big Thunder Mountain, Pirates, and the Jungle Cruise, which should be the Jingle Cruise at that point in time, because it'll have its Christmas overlay.
Well, Pirates and the Jingle Cruise are one of those rides that will be kind of, we have it on our fast pass list, but then if we got on it early, sometimes Pirates has a 40-minute wait, sometimes it has a 20-minute and 5-minute wait. So it's if we could get on it and be okay, what can we switch our fast passes to? We'll probably that'll be one of the ones that will change probably.
Yeah.
All right, and we go back to Epcot. We don't really need fast passes for, because most of the things we can get on are just walk on. So I think Spaceship Earth and things like that, have very little wait time, so we always get on that. So
there's a couple of rides we're looking forward to, but there should be some holidays around Christmas, so it's mostly the World Showcase where we wanted to check out for these couple of days. So then in the evening, again, we're going back to Magic Kingdom because they have a little bit of a later evening, and we're going to go on move our fast passes to the Tomorrowland side for the most part. Tomorrowland Fantasyland, Space Ranger Spin, Space Mountain, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We will definitely need it for Space Mountain. Definitely need it for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Space Ranger Spin, hit or miss.
That's another one that's kind of. If you have the app, it will always show about a 5-minute wait.
Yes.
And then it kind of seems to me as everybody watches the app and says, "Hey, this is very not busy." It creeps up to about 45-minute wait. So
we've seen it go from 5 minutes to like half an hour, like that.
Yeah,
In one rotation around the People Mover, it went from 5 minutes to like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's people basically when you see the app, it's always at 5 minutes, and then once everybody kind of sees that, they all go to that, and then it increases the time.
So then the next day we are surprised going to Magic Kingdom, but we're not using fast passes. We're just going to go for a couple hours in the morning to see the opening show.
Yeah,
we
want to see the new opening show. That's one of the things we want to see.
We were there, but we just didn't see it the last time. They had the new at the Castle opening show. It's partially we didn't see it because we were busy doing other things. Partially, I think I was still heartbroken about the train show not being there anymore. So we made. I think. Enough time has passed. It's so funny how you get attached to certain things. That we'll check it out and see it in the morning, and then we're going to Animal Kingdom for the afternoon and the evening. So
the fast passes for the Animal Kingdom. We've got the Everest. That's a ride we've always wanted to go on, but just never had an opportunity to. We want to go to Safari because we always want to do that one.
Well, we've been on it, but separately.
Yeah.
We've never been on it together.
I've been on it once. A while ago. I think it's the first time I went, or second time I went, but. Then we want to go to the Navi River ride in Pandora. So that's one of the new ones that we want to see. There's one ride that we want to go on, kind of like motorcycle, and we're not sure about the balance of it.
Well, I'm not too sure about. I've heard some people say that you get very dizzy as well. That's the Flight of Passage one. So we may play that one by ear and see what the wait time is like and see. But I think for the Fast Pass, I would rather go on, because I know I'm going to love the river ride, so I'd rather use it for that and then just sort of wait and see about the other one. And then we have day 5.
All right, day 5, we're going
Magic Kingdom.
Yep, in a 6-day trip, you could go to Magic Kingdom like 3 or 4 times. That's kind of what we do.
I think we're going like 5 times this trip.
It's the party,
because we're staying at the Contemporary, so it's so close. We're going to take full advantage of that, because it usually takes quite a while to get from Magic Kingdom, parking, taking the boat, or then taking everything across like with the tram. So we're taking full advantage of being like a 5-minute walk away and just going ham on Magic Kingdom. So Magic Kingdom that day is Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, and Peter Pan's Flight. Again, love that ride, Peter Pan's Flight, but it is such a short ride, and the lines are so long that I don't think it's really worth it. I would wait like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's never 20 minutes. The only
it's usually like an hour, 2 hours.
The only time we got off 20 minutes is during extra magic hours.
Yes.
Like I think 30 minutes before the park closed, we got on it.
And if we get a chance to go on it once or twice during extra magic hours earlier in the week, that would be a perfect opportunity to change that one out and book something that we haven't.
And I think that one, and that kind of block Splash Mountain might be, depending on the time, because for people who are in Florida, it would kind of be too cold for them. But for people who are traveling from winter locations,
that's right.
Splash Mountain is going to be probably something we're going to want to do.
Yes, we will take your 70 degrees and we will wear our shorts. Yes. And then our final day is sort of a shorter day as well. We're only going to one park, and so for now we have Epcot slotted in there, but I think that's really going to depend on how much we like Pandora and Animal Kingdom, because we could definitely go back there too. So while we went to Epcot, we decided, okay, well, in case the lineups are really long, let's pick Spaceship Earth, Soarin', and Tesseract. Because you don't want to waste your fast passes. You might as well go on short lines. Yeah. But that's definitely something that we can either change up to different rides later on, or if we decide to go to a different park, we could book fast passes for that.
Yeah,
so.
I think definitely Spaceship Earth is it's a ride that we need to go on at least once.
Yes. So
that's kind of like if something happens where we're not able to get on it just by walk on. The other times we're at Epcot, that's like our last chance to get on it. So.
That's right. Those are our fast passes for now. They will change. They always do. We always change them up a little bit. But it is I think it's a great idea, like the fast passes. It kind of helps, you know, you don't have to wait too long for rides. You're going to get on some of the rides that are continuous tram in a fairly quick manner, plus these other 3. So it ensures that you're going to go on quite a few rides throughout the day without having to wait in like ridiculous lines. The time of year that we're going, it's supposed to be not too busy, but then they also had the free dining, so it looks really busy, like the resorts are really busy, so I'm not too sure we're not too sure how that's going to go. So at least this way we have fast passes. So highly recommend to use your fast passes. Don't just not use them because you're intimidated. The app is really easy to use. There's lots of different tutorials. I think we have a tutorial as well, and lots of different YouTubers who go to Disney have tutorials on how to use your fast passes and the My Disney Experience app. It's pretty simple. Everything gets hooked up to your Magic Band. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. We do put out videos every Friday, so we hope you'll join us again. And until we talk to you next time, take care.
Take care.
Good?
Yep, sounds good. Almost a little bit long.